Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on another video. I hope you guys have been having a good week. My week has been pretty good. If you can't tell, uh, my nose is a little congested. I'm a little under the weather. My throat is sore. A lot of blowing my nose. So I'm sure I caught some germs from one of these kids. So it comes with the territory when you have kids going to, summer camp, school, things like that. So I am recording this on June the 19th, so happy Juneteenth to everyone. I have the day off, so I'm just relaxing and taking it easy so I can start to feel better. Yesterday was Caleb's 11th birthday, so we went out to eat at Black Molly, which is a seafood restaurant in St. Augustine. The food was really good. We had a good time. I baked red velvet cake. It was just a box cake. So I made a 2-layer red velvet cake, and then I made some cream cheese icing from scratch to set it off. So we had that for dessert when we came home. So I have a whole 11-year-old now. So dinner was a little more expensive than I budgeted for, only by like $12 we went over. So you guys are about to see that. Let's go ahead and get into the transactions and close out this paycheck. All right, so first up was the summer camp fee for the week, which was $25. We got groceries from Walmart for $156.19. Our Netflix came out for $19.71. I deposited $24 from my Cash App for egg sales. We got some fruit and I don't remember what else. Some stuff from Publix for $28.44. We got a couple of sun sales. They had some on sale at Harbor Freight, and I told Brian that I wanted to take down the gazebo that we have and put up some sunshades or sun sails, whatever they're called. And every time I tell Brian I want to do something, he got to go spend the money right then. Like, I didn't mean right now. But they were on sale, so, he's like, he can't pass it up if it's on sale. So I'm like, would you rather, spend the money now when we don't really have the money and it costs less, or wait till we have the money and it's normal price, but it don't matter because we had the money? Like, come on. So our home budget is blown because I can't keep my mouth shut about what projects I want to do. And because Brian likes to find a good deal. So $35 for 2 12 by 20 sun sails that came out of the home category. Brian got gas in his truck for $50.21. He went to the liquor store and just got us a bottle of vodka. It was $17.11, which made me mad because the one I like to get at Walmart is like $10, but it was out of stock. So we paid our Navy Federal credit card bill for $250. We had some cash in our egg basket that I deposited. Well, I didn't really deposit it. I needed cash for the boys for the next transaction you're about to see. So I deposited it into our budget so I could pull it out. So this was cash that we had from egg sales, $16. And then I turned around and gave that money to the boys to give to their camp counselor. They're going to see the new How to Train Your Dragon movie, and they're going to buy like the little snack packs for kids. They're $8 a piece. So $16 out of the kids category for snack packs. We went out to dinner. Like I said, it was $132.31. We did have a $25 gift card, so the $132.31 was after the gift card, including the tip. We could have been under budget. We had a couple appetizers as well as the meal, but we were so hungry, you guys. Like, we went early. I think we got there at like 5:30, but they were packed. We still had a 30-minute wait at 5:30 on a Wednesday, okay? Never have I ever, okay? So we were starving. So I was like, yeah, please bring us some appetizers because we're about to faint out here. So $132.31 for birthday dinner in the kids category. I got gas in my van. It was $49.30. and we needed some gas in our gas can. Brian cut the yard this week, and we burned like our burn pile, all the like random sticks and wood and things that we just throw into a huge pile. So it was time to go ahead and get that burned. So we ran out of gas in our gas can. So we filled it back up for $14.81, and that came out of the cars category. All right, so dun, 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 dun. This week we spent $201.74 in groceries, which means we had $48.26 left of our $250 budget. And then in cars we spent $114.32 because I only needed one fill up because I worked from home this week. So that means we had $35.68 remaining. So that's $83.94 between our groceries and gas or cars variable funds. So I put $83.94 towards Navy Federal for an extra payment, which I didn't even write here. Hold on a second. Let's do that. 619 Navy Fed extra. Okay. Ooh, that gives us a cool $471 even, which I already knew because I did the paycheck budget closeout already, but I didn't have it written on here. So that's a great amount of money for an extra payment this week from our groceries and gas. So I'm very excited about that, even with the little bit of overage that we had between the kids and the home category. All right, so our rollover was $1309.02. We brought in $40 from egg sales, so our total income for this week was $1,349.02. We paid $25 for summer camp. We paid $19.71 for Netflix. We paid $250 for like the minimum payment on our credit card. And then we paid $83.94 for an extra payment on our credit card. So that's a total of $378.65, which left us $970.37. This week we spent $114.32 in cars, $201.74 in groceries, $148.31 in kids, and $35 in home. And that's a total of $499.37, which leaves $471 left, which we're going to roll over into week 4, which is our pay week. All right, so we are expecting Brian's paycheck to be a little bit more for this, payday. He did get some overtime, and then he's going to get his bonus for the month. But we also anticipate having to buy a new weed eater. The one that we have is not working. Brian tried to fix it to no avail. We're not going to try and get it professionally fixed because a new weed eater's, $200 or less. So we're just going to buy a new weed eater. So most of the extra that we would have is going to be eaten up with that expense. Fortunately, we do have the gas and grocery situation working out for us with paying extra towards our credit card. So for the last week, if we're under budget for our gas and grocery, we'll make another extra payment towards our Navy Federal card. So even though we're not budgeting for an extra payment, I'm hopeful that we'll be able to do a little something. So we've paid $83.94, 100 and I think $20, $20.80. So we've sent $204.74 to Navy Federal this month just as an extra payment, plus that $250, which was our minimum payment. So we've paid $454.74 towards Navy Federal this month. So very excited about that. So that's going to do it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you in my Monday video when we do my budget with me for the last week of June. Talk to you later. Bye.